Hello, welcome to Frequency and Flow Friday. This space is devoted to helping you raise your frequency so you can live in optimal flow. And we're in the final stretch of this lunar cycle. We're moving through the waning crescent moon in Aries, which is calling us to really let go with boldness and prep for something that is deeply, deeply new. Aries lights the fire and Taurus is going to help it grow. So this weekend is really a potent prep space for the new moon in Taurus that is happening on Sunday. It's a moon that is really rooted in earth. It's rooted in grounded intention and embodiment. And this weekend is certainly a wonderful weekend for intention. So you can tune in to this space for a little tip on how to raise your frequency and choose position 1, 2, or 3. And let's see what shows up for you while you plant new seeds. All right. If you're choosing position number 1, the card you get is your path. The message says, "Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions." In terms of raising your frequency, what a really, really beautiful message this is. We've been working a lot with mandalas in my container and in my inner circle. If you are still working with yours, hats off to you and cheers. If you've been on retreat with me, and by the way, if you are interested in going on retreat with me, there's still space in September, but your path. So one of the things that I love about the message here is that when we stay true to our path, when we follow our heart, we raise our frequency naturally because being authentic is really a way to a high frequency. The other thing, if you're choosing this position, is I want to say to trust a little bit more, to trust a little bit deeper. You have the star that's in the center there that is really calling, to your star. What is your North Star? Maybe if you're choosing this position, you really are interested in the September retreat. It's the North Star Soul Retreat. So when you think about your star, your North Star, your, what it is that spirit is guiding you to do, what you were put here to do, what you know that you can surrender to do. What is that? And how can you trust bigger? I think even for me, for a long time, I had this calling or this nudge or this whisper, but I didn't trust. And so then I did all of the things that everybody else said to do, or all the things that I thought that I was supposed to do, instead of just staying true to myself. So raise your frequency if you're choosing this position by staying true to you and taking an action or setting an intention, I will say, with this new moon on what is your path? What is your purpose? Maybe dig deeper. I love doing human design readings with people and going deeper into soul's purpose and soul's mission and, helping you to soften around that. If you're choosing position number 2, true offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. It's a lot of surrender. It's a lot of letting go. I would say, release and understand. I would say if you're choosing this position, work with your own intuitive insight, your psychic insight, your psychic awareness, maybe releasing some of the fears that are showing up for you. They go to the hands and the release of the bird. Maybe even releasing. I want to say that if you're choosing this, like releasing any inhibitions or any, hesitancies towards like psychic work or, especially when it comes to yourself, like listening in and through for you and just trust what's showing up in your own container, what's showing up with spirit. There's a lot of messaging in this card between the birds, the crows, the hands, the leaves, the colors. There's butterfly wings, there's growth, there's mandalas in there. So see where your eye goes, but really, surrendering, letting go and looking at what is underneath what you might not be seeing. And then finally, if you're choosing position 3, this position just feels really good. The card you get is deepening. Maybe you have a little cat that's a hello from heaven. What it says is once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. There's a lot of beauty in this one. So I would look at what does the cat mean for you? But it feels like a really good position. And I would say this new moon, maybe you just go into deepening your own connection with spirit. look at the card, see where your eye goes. I go to a lot of like the green. I go to the little foot that's on the red at the bottom, maybe grounding in. It's all really good here. So if you're choosing this position, I'm going to say raise your frequency by grounding in, being with earth, but deepening your connection with spirit and just really coming into divine truth and divine oneness. And yeah, whatever you chose, I hope that this helps. Whatever you do, set some beautiful intentions for the new moon that is here Sunday. You can start now. And if you are an Embody One member, then we'll be in the flow together. I'm sending you so much love. Ciao.